Okay, Pisces, let's talk about 2026. Because if the last, decade or so has felt like you've been walking through this beautiful, but let's be honest, really dense fog, well, this is the year the sun finally burns through it all. This whole explainer is about that exact shift, a huge pivotal year where you finally move from a long, hazy chapter into one of incredible, undeniable clarity and purpose. And this, right here, is the headline for your entire year. For 14 years, your home planet Neptune has been in your sign, just dialing up your empathy, your intuition, your creativity to the max. But now it's time to cash in. All of that intangible feeling, all that gut instinct, it's about to become your most tangible, real-world asset.
So what's behind this massive change? Your entire year really boils down to two planets making huge moves out of your sign. Seriously, think of it like one very, very long chapter of your life is finally ending right at the same moment a brand new test is about to begin.
Okay, let's break this down, because the timing is everything. First up, on January 26th, Neptune leaves Pisces. That fog that's been clouding your sense of self for 14 years, poof, it lifts. But it immediately moves over to your finances. Then, just a few weeks later, on February 14th, Saturn arrives in that exact same spot, kicking off a 10-month reality check. It's kind of like the lights just came on in a room you haven't seen clearly in years, and the inspector just walked in with a clipboard.
And this just nails the new mood, doesn't it? With both these planets shifting, all the old reasons for just standing still, they're gone. This is the year where waiting is no longer a strategy. It's a choice. And it's time to start making proactive choices, especially when it comes to your career, how you value yourself, and your money.
Now, I know this might sound a little intense, but you are not going into it empty-handed. Not at all. The year gives you these very specific windows of opportunity, these powerful moments when the energy is just overwhelmingly on your side. So let's look at exactly when you need to make your move.
Okay, get your calendar out. From February 10th to March 7th, Venus is in your sign. You are magnetic. This is your peak charm window. Then, right on its heels, from March 2nd to April 9th, Mars shows up, giving you this rare surge of energy and drive. And if that's not enough, from late May to mid-June, Venus moves into your zone of creativity and romance, bringing some serious luck in love. These are your launch pads for the year.
And I really want to zero in on March here for a second. That overlap of Venus and Mars in your sign is a huge deal. It's when what you want and your ability to go get it are perfectly aligned. It's magic. So the message is clear. Whatever you've been putting off, whatever big project you've been dreaming of, March is the time to start.
All right, now let's talk about the most personal, most pivotal day of your entire year. There's a major eclipse happening on August 28th, but I really don't want you to see this as some scary, dramatic event. Think of it more like a moment of powerful, can't ignore it anymore, self-revelation. So this lunar eclipse lands directly in Pisces. And if your birthday is somewhere between, say, February 22nd and the 26th, you are going to feel this one intensely. This is not a day for big external moves or life-altering decisions. No, it's a spotlight turning inward. It's a day for some deep, honest, internal reflection.
And these are the questions the eclipse is going to ask you. No filter, no hiding. Who are you, really? What are you actually doing with your life? And why? Listen, there are no wrong answers here, but being honest with yourself, that part is absolutely non-negotiable. Please remember this. The clarity that comes from this moment is a gift. It's designed to shine a bright light on the things you've just gotten used to, the things you've been ignoring in the dark. It might feel a little uncomfortable at first, sure, but the truth it reveals, that's the thing that's going to set you free. So after the intensity of the eclipse and after that long financial test, the year starts building toward this really powerful climax. All the challenges, all the waiting, all those hard truths, they all come together for this significant release, this huge push forward right at the end of the year. And it happens fast, like really fast. On December 10th, Saturn finally starts moving forward. That 10-month financial stall, that feeling of being stuck, it's over. The wheel starts to turn. Then, just 2 days later on December 12th, your ruler Neptune does the same thing. The rest of that fog over your finances lifts completely. It's a 1-2 punch of pure momentum and clarity. And I love this point because it's so important how you frame this breakthrough. It's not some prize you get for just getting through the year. It's a deep, profound validation of your strength.
It's the universe basically confirming that you persevered through a period of stagnation that was never ever meant to be permanent. So let's bring this all together. What is the ultimate story of 2026 for you? It's this. It's the transformation of your greatest gift, your powerful intuition, into your greatest real-world asset. And when we say your intuition becomes capital, this is exactly what we mean. All those feelings, that deep empathy you have, that creativity you've been swimming in for 14 years, it's not just an abstract quality anymore. It's a practical, tangible tool you can now use to assess your value, to make smart financial moves, and to really define your own worth. And this, right here, is your new superpower. Your core Piscean nature, that ability to just sense things that are under the surface, now gives you a unique advantage in the material world. You can literally see opportunities, potential, and value that are completely invisible to other people.
So yeah, the journey of 2026 takes you from the familiar fog of the past into the crisp, clear light of your future. And everything that happens in between, that wasn't just a test. That was you living. That was you learning how to finally turn all of that incredible feeling into focus.